How's it? Hang loose. Welcome to Mongoose Max Hawaii, the channel.
I'm not sure.
Hello, it's Monday, December 30th. December 30th. It is almost the end of 2024. This is a little vlog, a little news. Neil at the extensive amount of videos I put up, and I'm still not monetized. Ethan, and Ethan too. Goes to box. So
Gene.
Here it is. My little light thingy's not working, but this I think will work. Okay, turn that on. 2 days, today, tomorrow, left of 2024. Little vlog, little news. That's all this little channel is. I just say stuff, try to make it like the bad news digest. But today, as in yesterday, Jimmy Carter, former president from Georgia, the peanut farmer, Jimmy Carter, president, had passed away at age 100. So, and if you see like pictures, I think his wife died earlier this year, and he had to attend the funeral, and he was like in the wheelchair, and he was so feeble, and you're just going, cringe. But
undoubtedly,
he made it to 100 years old, so good for him, you know. And it's sad. It's sad in a way, but
nobody understands.
Nobody understands. No, some people understand. There's like those end-of-life stories. So old, you're just like,
Scratch.
He's in a better place. People say all that stuff. All that end-of-life things that people have to go through. Some people have to go through it, and other people's just... I had to do that with my dad, and, you know, he was getting older, but it was like he was suffering from emphysema with the oxygen, and you knew it was inevitable and all that inevitable, but anyways, let's stay with Jimmy Carter. Jimmy Carter passed away at age 100, and there's going to be tons of remembering Jimmy Carter, so I'm not going to bother. I remember it was like, he was a good president. I mean, it's sad to see like a bright light. That guy was genuinely a good guy. Even when he was retired from the presidency, I remember he was out there, he's like, here's Jimmy Carter, help building houses for the homeless. He's out there with a hammer and nail with the carpenter crew. And when he became president, it was right after Richard Nixon, I believe. Not directly after, because that was Ford. But it was, you know, one of them. It was like 39th.
Please stop.
Stop already. Please stop. But he became president, and it was like, oh, dang, cool, right? Because cool. It was before Bill Clinton. He's like, cool. The guy from Georgia, and he's just a big smiley, and he was always the peanut. Matter of fact, I was in junior achievement where they teach you how to do those little job things, and our proposal as juniors for a business was to make these cork dartboards. And one of my friends, Eric, talked to the local cartoonist, newspaper cartoonist, who did the caricatures. And he got him to do the caricature of Frank Fossey, who was the local mayor for the longest time, and Jimmy Carter. Somewhere I have a cork dartboard and has Jimmy Carter, and he has the big smile and the peanut, the caricature. Might be worth something.
I want it.
He tried to throw that out, but I wouldn't let them. I don't know where it is now. Anyways, Jimmy Carter, may he rest in peace, because, you know, I don't know who goes to heaven and who goes to hell. That's not me. But if I was to guess, Jimmy Carter, he's a good guy. So anyway, but Hawaii's got news too. Let's not make this too long. What could be in Hawaii news? Hawaii news. Oh, that President Jimmy Carter dies at 100. Yes. Of course, it's everywhere. The longest lived of any president in American history. And now we're facing the oldest president too as well. Former Jimmy Carter and Rosalind arrived at inauguration. Trump 20s. Oh, this is when he was there for the inauguration of Trump. Just he's going there. And sashimi, because raw fish is the dish for the New Year's. Very Japan culture. So the sashimi cost is skyrocketing. Supply and demand, of course. Ahi, which is, the fish for the sashimi. That's the Hawaiian name. It's like, what do you call it? Ocean salmon? It's not trout. Island leaders like whatever goes on in the football. Look, football. Sam's the man. Sam Donald gets locker room drenching after leaving. So he got drenched in the locker room. But they couldn't show that on TV. There's a dump the bowl of Gatorade on his head. Anything else funny? Dolphins stay in hockey, even Tua out. Tua's still playing with brain concussion galore. And they're going, you better stop, man. You're going to have no brain. Oh, but the contract's so expensive. What else is going on? Is anything happening but newsy news? Australia makes 3 rapid deals to counter China. Okay. There's something going on there. New Year's Day at Makapu Point. Oh, they do this. This is the hike I hiked up that. They have a whole trail. It's just paved. It's kind of cool because people like me can do it. I can't do the regular hiking. South Korean upheaval in South Korea could have ripple effects in Hawaii. Yeah, because a bunch of Koreans in Hawaii. So South Korean President Yoon Suk Yeol declared martial law, and then he went, nah, just kidding. You guys can go, because they protested against him. Because he's fumbling the ball. Everyone doesn't like him. It's just a total horrible what it happened. He's not doing it. So he declares martial law so he can stop government. This sounds familiar. Trump, National Guard, close the, shut down. Anyways, so yeah, let's just do back in the day, right? Internet famous eagle. Oh my gosh. And there was a crash in Korea. God, it's a little frightening because my friend, because he'd hop on a military plane, but he says, I can take a commercial flight here and there. So this one, I'm thinking, I'm sure he's safe, but it's just a worrisome thing to see like a plane crash when you're a friend that's traveling. Okay, back in the day. 1991. When you were back in the day, we're relaxed. Just get the mochi for the New Year's. You pound them with the mochi. This is 91 at the Ever Home. Carl and his father Roy performed the traditional Japanese method of making mochi with the 2 giant hammers. They're pounding rice right here. Go pound rice. The guy's like ducking out of the way. I'm ducking. It's like, don't hit grandpa in the ass. Okay. And it makes a rhythmic sound. I think it's part of the thing. The Russians shot down that jetliner.
Come outside. You can't understand.
You can't? Okay.
Are you sick?
No. A little more politics, then I'll be sick. Oh, here we go. Finger on the pulse. New Year's resolution.
He hides.
Oh, he hides. Amended New Year's resolutions. Scratch them out. Run the New York Marathon. This guy had skydiving. Climb Everest. He's like, scratch them all out and go drink. Those days. Okay, so here we go. with finger on the pulse. There's this guy kind of hit me at the press conference. I think we're gonna have to do this one because I tried to check us. I was kind of confused. There's Democrats in Hawaii. Some people are just pointing up against Democrats. Not bad. That's all the time we have. No, one more. It takes already. Let's do this one.
Trump playing the game like a gridiron match.
To use a football metaphor, Donald Trump is flooding the zone.
Run now.
There are too many cabinet candidates for the defense to keep out of the game. It's an I win or you lose situation for Trump. If his sycophant nominee is confirmed, Trump wins. He has someone loyal to him alone in a position to push his policies. Trump does not lose if a given individual is not confirmed. He has learned something about the defense. Trump will use that information when pushing new candidates, threatening defenders, and attacking the demonic state. He's always got the who's the deep state now, right? As always, he will work the officials, voters, and complain about those who are blocking him from carrying out the people's will. Dan Anderson, Ely. Gee, thank you, Dan. That was kind of
magic.
That was magic. That's what it was. It was magic. I don't know. I don't know if football's a great metaphor because now I'm going to be watching football. It's like, does this metaphor fit? What's a good metaphor for Trump's thing? I think it's somewhere in the P.T. Barnum thing. I had a friend called me up, a Toastmaster guy, and mind like a steel trap, remembers all kinds of stuff, and when he's talking, he definitely has opinions about, and it's just like a floodgates have opened. To sit there and listen and try to chime in. But yeah, not a fan. Of all this stuff going on, so I got quite the earful. But I don't know what a good metaphor. But P.T. Barnum came up, P.T. Barnum, and I'm just thinking, yeah, you fool all the people all of the time. But that's a Lincoln quote. But P.T. Barnum, the big giant circus, it's Trump as the circus. It's the three-ring circus. We have opposite, like the play of opposites and outrageousness. So it's kind of like freak show. But I'm saying there's like nothing we can do but watch it happen. And if it gets really bad, then we'll know day one. So I'm going to kind of keep doing some of these things. January 6th, we're not sure if we have a Speaker of the House. Congress comes back. They go, hey, we're starting again. The new Congress 115 or whatever. And then they have to have a Speaker of the House because they don't want Mike Johnson. But they have a vote for Speaker of the House. Trump's going, Mike Johnson. And everyone's no. So it's going to be chaos, a kind of a chaos to start again, like the Kevin McCarthy chaos. And then there's going to be Trump with his day one. And he's going to write a bunch of executive orders to try to reverse everything and try to... He's running on his campaign promises, which are just creepy and cuckoo, and I can't go into it. But it's almost New Year's, 2025. Aloha. Have a good day.